Oh man, there they go. There you go. What's up, baby? Look at you. Look at y'all, man. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Thank y'all for joining me. Give yourself a round of applause, because that means you trying to go higher, higher, higher. You trying to go higher, baby. You know what I'm saying? That means you ready, or you wouldn't be here, okay? And I thank you so much. I thank you so much for being here with me, giving me your time and your energy. I appreciate that. I do. So, what's going on, party people? Welcome back. And y'all know just what time it is.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. You must learn.
Alright, so yeah. So let's go ahead and get on into this, right? Y'all see I got the music in the background for you guys. So sorry I had no background music for the last part, the last video that I just did, which I entitled, let me go over here, I gotta look at my notes, because like I told you guys before, a lot of times when I do the videos, I just entitle them, I give them a name at the same time that I do the video. So yeah, let me see. Here we go. Exposing the hidden roots of the racial wealth gap. So this is going to be part 2 to that. Okay? Because yeah, we got to expose this, baby. We got to try to figure out. We got to try to piece it together, man. I told you, I'm all about trying to piece things together. I'm not all about trying to, you know what I'm saying, impress nobody. You know, I'm not up here, you know, trying to get no YouTube clout. If I get some clout, yo, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm humble. I humble myself in that sense of the way. Not the negative sense of the way, because you know humble do have a negative side to it too. Everybody always talking about be humble, be humble. Which part you talking about, okay? Yeah. So, anyway, thank you. But, so let's go ahead and jump on into this video, right? So now we need to figure out what happened. What happened? How we get to where we at? I asked this question in part 1. How we get to where we are? Excuse me. How do we get to where we are? I'm talking about, listen, 138 million acres of land, y'all. Are y'all hearing me? 138 million. Oh my God. Are you serious? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. 138 million acres of land, yo. I'm talking about in 1887, when Henry L. Dawes enacted the Dawes Roll. The Dawes Roll. Now, this was the part where Indians were allowed to, or was allotted federal land. Yeah, because now we calling it federal land, even though it's your land, it's federal land now. See, because by this time, basically ain't nobody really had too much, ain't nobody had no land, you know what I mean? So, because you know a lot of Indians, you know, they gave up their right. They went ahead and they sided with their team and became a part of their, you know, and amalgamated with their government. You understand what I'm saying? And allowed themselves to become citizens, you know, I mean, you know, or let me say, yeah, amalgamated with their government. And yeah, basically allowed themselves to not become citizens yet, but they amalgamated with their government. You understand what I'm saying? Because during the Dred Scott case, And don't worry, I'm gonna bring this all together. Okay, so if it look like I'm moving around, don't worry about it. Y'all know how I bring it. I bring it together. I do bring it together. But so with the Dred Scott case, which was in 1857. So the Dred Scott case took place before the Dawes Roll. The Dawes Roll was enacted in 1887, as I just stated, right? But so what happened was, and I'm losing my train of thought. I still got that crick in my neck, y'all, and it is still killing me. I've been massaging this thing ever since yesterday. Oh my God. And it's giving me brain fog. But anyway, so in 1887, and let me go back to what I was saying right now. In 1887, when Henry L. Dawes enacted the Dawes Roll, okay, legislative, you know, he was legislative. They were always some type of, like I told y'all before in one of them other videos I did. What was it? I think it was the one about the 3 little Indians. And I was, yeah, I was talking to y'all about that nigga tobacco. And we were looking at the cat that pretty much ran and started, founded the company, right? And we were reading a little bit about him. And what I told y'all, these people back then, man, listen, they always worked in Congress. These people that were raping us and pillaging and committing all these atrocities and crimes against humanity were the very same people that were passing laws, writing the laws that would govern our lives, our children's lives. See what I'm saying? This man was in legislation, okay? And he created this Dawes Act, and some people may say, well, you know, that was an act of kindness because they had done so much to the Native Americans, to the Indians as we know them to be, the Aborigines, right? And if you ever want to use a proper term in legal term in court, you do want to use Indians or Aborigines. Okay, you don't want to use Native American. You do not want to use Native American because Native American just really subjugates you. It subjugates you because if you were to look up the origin, the etymology of the word native, it actually basically means slave, one in bondage. Okay, so there are certain words that when we go back and we look these words up as far as the etymology of these words, you will find that they have negative connotations. See, there is a denotation and there is connotation. Now the denotation is the meaning of the word at its inception. It is the meaning of the word and the energy that was put into that word at its time of creation, right? And this all goes back to a whole lot of stuff, you know, the English language, and you know, which subsequently is only about 500 years old, right? The English language, and give or take a few, you know, maybe add a few more, but it's basically around roughly 500 years old, right? And then you have certain words that were created to hold a certain energy. This is why they say things like words are spells, because every letter has a certain vibration that shapes everything. All shapes, everything has a vibration, right? And I don't want to deviate too far away from where I'm going, so let me just stick with the topic at hand right now, right? So at the time that they were creating these words were meant to hold negative meaning. You understand what I'm saying? And then you gotta remember, these people too were coming from their motherland. We talking about Europe, we talking about England. Okay, they coming over here. They don't know nothing about our laws. They don't know nothing about our constitution. They had no constitution, because most of the people that were coming over here, that were being sent over here by the king and them, they were peasants. They were the slaves, the Slavs. They were the slaves in their native land. You understand what I'm saying? I broke this down and explained this to you in part 1. Okay, so when they were coming here, they were using their terminologies, and native is one of them. Okay, native is definitely one of them, right? And these words have negative connotation. They have negative connotations, right? So your connotation is you got the denotation, you got your connotation. The denotation is basically the way the word, its origin, right? But the connotation is what was what we were led to believe it means. See what I'm saying? It's like words like smart. We've been led to believe that a word like smart means, you know, oh, he intelligent, oh, she's sharp, yo, she a sharp thinker, yeah, you good, yeah, he's smart, yeah, you hear the way he be spelling words and getting, oh, he be doing his homework in no time. He's so smart. When smart actually means to cause pain, stinging. Yeah, go to etymology online, look it up right now, and you will see. Okay, pain, stinging. It's nothing good, but yet we are taught that it is something good. This is because they want you to keep saying it and keep using it, because every time you do, you giving that energy over to that word. See what I'm saying? You don't realize that every time we use these smartphones, these smart devices, what's happening every time you turn around? They got something else coming out about these smart devices. Every time you turn around, the phone's giving you cancer, you know, prostate cancer from keeping them in your pocket, you know, all kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? They're causing you harm. So this is what I mean when I say words. So again, getting back to the word native. Native has negative connotations, right? So yeah, you don't want to say stuff like that. You want to identify, make sure you're identifying yourself properly, which should be Indian or Aboriginal. Indian, because Indian goes back to Aboriginal. Now, Indian, of course, is their word too. We know that this is what Christopher Columbus called these natives that he came upon, these Indians that he came upon, because he thought he was in India. Okay, so that's why we call them, or that's why we were called Indians, right? But still, Indian was inducted as the official legal terminology for these Aboriginal people of North America, right? And so now, getting back to this whole Dred Scott case. So now, oh no, let me get back to the Henry Dives. So like I was saying, like, you know, we got to find out what happened, man, because I'm still trying to figure that out. So somebody got to make that make sense to me. Like I said in part 1, like, we ain't got nothing. How can that be possible, bro? So we went from 138 million, and probably it was way more than that. That's an estimation. And in 47 years, from 1887 to about 1924, the same year right here, that coincidentally that the Native Americans were finally given their citizenship. Okay, 1924. Okay, in 1924, which is just 47 years later, from 1887, it was literally down to about 47 million acres of land, because they were just giving the land they were giving it to everybody. Hey man, you want some land? Come on over here. Yeah, come on, bring your kids, bring your wife. Yeah, come on, man. We're gonna give you some land. We're gonna give you some slaves. Oh man, help you build up your bank, help you build up your money. We're gonna give you all. Yeah, don't worry about nothing, baby. Come on over here, come over here. And then you had Henry Dowles. And see, now I'm jumping around right now, so let me stick to one place. Henry Dowles, when he created this Dowles roll in 1887, by this time they had, you know, ravaged all Indian land, just about, you know, and with the 1830, with the Indian Removal Act, Andrew Jackson in 1830, you know, he sent the 5 civilized tribes along the Trail of Tears. You understand what I'm saying? You know, but you had some Indians that were like, yo, we ain't leaving, man. Nah, I ain't leaving. I don't wanna go. All my friends is right here. You know how kids act. And then not only that, this your land. Your land states who you are. Your land is your real identification, not some fucking card or piece of paper. Okay, the land, that's your identity. And you know, a lot of them didn't want to go. You know what I'm saying? The Creek War broke out about what, 18, what was this Creek War? Let me see something. Let me look over here. Let's jump over here for a minute. I think I got it open over here. Okay, yeah, here it is right here. Check it out. Now, this is a PDF of mine, as I stated in part 1, but just in case you did not watch part 1 as of yet, now, I hope you do. I implore you to. I ask that you will go check out part 1 and give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. And a subscribe will help even more, guys. I'm really trying to, you know, get the word out. You see what I'm saying? This is why I want to build this channel up, so I can get the word out. You know, like I said in the beginning, you know, with my getting back to Big Mama's house videos, you know, it is imperative that we take our time with this, because for so many, I mean, what we talking about? You talking about like, shit, what, the 1950s, early mid 1900s? Since the mid 1900s, black folks, the average black folk, has been running around here, has been running around this landmass, talking about power to the people. I told y'all, African history, African culture, that's what I was first brought up in, as I, you know, because I went through the stage of being an earth, you know, I was an earth, you know what I'm saying? I was a member of the 5% nation, you understand what I'm saying? Where you had to break off and break down your mathematics every day, and, you know what I mean, build on a daily basis. And, you know, I was given the name at that time of Mother Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I came up, you see? And so, you know, even though growing up, I know my aunties and all of them always said that we were, you know, Indian. You understand what I'm saying? But as I got older, I swayed from that. like so many people did. And we went from being Aborigines, Indians, to being, you know, African Americans. And you know, because that's what it was. Like so many other things, we jump on the bandwagon, we jump on every wave that comes in. You understand? Oh, there go another wave. Oh, get the surfboard. Let's go. And there we go, deep diving. You understand what I'm saying? But we can't keep doing that. We can't keep doing that because it's not getting us nowhere. We not winning. We not progressing. We not doing nothing. And a lot of people are under the impression, the illusion of inclusion. You are under the illusion that we are progressing, that we are moving forward, because we see so many more black folks now on television, so many more black folks now in music. We see so many more black folks now in Congress, you know, in corporate America, you know, and they making that paper, you know, but our paper, the paper is stagnated. It ain't going nowhere. They telling us that we spend trillions of dollars every year just on healthcare and hair products alone, but yet still we coming out at 1%, 2% of the total wealth of America. So you see what I'm saying? This is why I keep saying I'm trying to connect pieces. I'm trying to make it all make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times I might do a video, and because I'm trying to be precise, you understand what I'm saying? It might go into a part 1 and part 2, a part 2 or part 3. Maybe even a part 4. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll just put it up as one long video. So right here, we can see right here, this thing that was going on with our ancestors, it was causing divisions in a lot of cases, because like it says right here, the Creeks were divided over the issue of removal. Well, let me start from right here. After the Revolutionary War, a new wave of American settlers poured into Georgia seeking claims to rich river bottom land. This land was perfect for growing cotton, a crop made highly profitable by the invention of the cotton gin, 17. Everything you even think about.
We're about to take it back.